I'm a Leo.
I'm a Scorpio.
And I'm the planner.
I'm not.
I move quickly.
I don't, because listen, the tortoise wins in the end.
I speak freely.
I have no filter.
I say exactly what I think, or my face says it first.
And I'm a master at the chess game, and I have a great poker face.
Turn water to wine, then he's walking on water. He's healing the blind, then raising a daughter. 3 fish and 5 loaves, 5,000 he served. Spoke life to the dead, the lame, the mute, the deaf, and they heard. There's nothing that he won't do to get his love through to you, to help you see clearly. He even might spit at you. See, that's what happens when you encounter the living truth. Something needs to change. He'll never leave you the same as you came. So you're coming in hot, going out like an igloo. Your sins he forgot, cause that's what my God do. No longer a stranger, he gave us a hanger. So hang up your old ways, dance in the fire, research this banger. I put this on God that he's always showing up like I know he would. In every situation, in every hood, suburbs, and ghettos, around the world.
So last year we decided we were going to take a trip and book some flights, and then the world shut down.
Yeah, the plan went a little awry.
So when the airline stopped, I went and bought a car, and we decided we were going to take a road trip all the way across the United States to make a wedding that had been prepared a year earlier, and we could not be late because Chrissy was in the wedding.
Yeah, so it was rather important for us to get there.
I can see that,
at the right time.
Yeah.
So we looked it up, and we're like, this is how long it takes us to get there, right? It was insane, like 30 some hours to go cross country from Florida. However, because I'm not a planner,
right,
and I'm a fly by the seats of my pants kind of person, I forgot that we were crossing 3 different time zones.
Oh, no.
Well, so, let's back that up.
Yeah,
I get home from work, and she hadn't even packed yet.
Yep.
That was our first mistake.
Yep. I was still packing.
She was still packing. That's how I would have been.
And I was ready to put the suitcases in the car and let's go.
Now, what Keisha didn't know was that morning I spiked a high fever.
Oh, that was it. Okay.
And I just was like, I don't know how in the world I'm going to go cross country.
Right.
When I feel like crap.
Yeah. That's kind of that's going to suck.
You know, we're in Florida. I'm wearing a sweatsuit. Like, you know, we're in December in Ohio and it's snowing and I look like this.
They know something's wrong.
Bundled up
wrong.
Snow baby. Yeah. And I'm just like, I feel like crap.
That's not, I don't like feeling like crap.
And so the bride called, checking on how we were doing. I was like, oh, you know, Keisha got home. We're getting ready to go. I feel like crap. She's like, well, you don't have to come. And I'm like, girl, whatever.
Yeah, I'm going to be
like,
there.
We're going to make this. We plan to be there for the rehearsal dinner, which I was supposed to speak at.
Oh, my gosh.
And so we said, I finally got all my stuff together. I just threw it in there. And I told Keisha, as long as we have the bridesmaid's dress.
Right.
And good shoes.
Right.
Include the tennis shoes that we have to wear. I'm good. The rest is just whatever.
Right.
And so we had everything piled up by the door. We had all our pillows, all our blankets. We took all the suitcases and stuff out, locked the door, got in the car, off we went. And we got to Alabama and I was like, hey, where's the pillow? And we pulled over because we're like, well, maybe it's in the back.
Right.
It's in the back. Right, Keisha? We're like, it's got to be in the back. Like, we don't forget pillows when we travel.
Yeah.
It wasn't in the back.
We didn't have one pillow, one blanket.
Oh, my gosh.
Nothing. And I mean, we're going to be on the road for over 30 hours. We have no way to stay warm past like the clothes we're in.
That's ridiculous.
I'm sweating like it's nobody's business. Like I'm in a sauna trying to lose weight.
And I have a Lysol can next to me, like, shh.
Right, and she's
Yeah,
like,
she don't want to get sick.
Her favorite scent is Lysol, by the way.
Oh, I
It's
bet.
her favorite scent. And I'm always like, take my breath away, and it's not Calgon. Like, it's just crazy, right?
Oh, my goodness.
So we're like, well, we'll get something at a gas station because, they always have blankets and pillows.
Oh, of course.
So we make our first stop to get gas. We go and we're like, we're not paying this amount of money for a pillow.
No,
What was it, Keisha? $16 for a travel pillow? Which I don't think are comfortable anyways.
No.
And then the blankets were like $25. And I was like, no, I'm not paying that. Like, I'm not. No.
Find a Dollar General.
No, not going to do it. Not going to do it.
We didn't have time.
Oh,
We didn't
my.
have time because, once we figured out we were on the road, we knew how far we would have to drive before we took the first stop.
So we stopped in Alabama for the first stop, and then we made it all the way to Mississippi.
Oh, my gosh.
It's called haul ass. We were on a time schedule,
Censor
and
that.
we knew
Well,
that we had only a small amount of time that we could stop. So I drove first, and then we stopped. We rested for maybe 4 hours, 5 hours.
Yeah.
Got up again at 2 a.m. and went from Mississippi. How far did we get? Arkansas?
Yeah, like Arkansas or somewhere out there.
And we would just shift, stop, shift.
mm-hmm.
Get gas, get back in the car, and get back on the road. We did that for 3 days.
We
Oh my
slept at
gosh.
rest stops.
Oh, my gosh.
Along the way. And literally,
And I have to have a nightlight on,
Yeah.
because I was attacked in the dark and I just, so I told Keisha, you have to park under a light. Well, she don't like any light. Like,
and I sleep with an eye mask on.
right. And I'm just like moving around, trying to see where I can make sure that I see some kind of light somewhere so I don't have any kind of panic attack. And we ain't going to make it if I have a panic attack.
Right.
So she parked under that. She just put a mask on, something else over her face. And I was like, whatever. Like, I'll be over here doing whatever. And I'm still sick and I am like barely sleeping. So I just fall asleep and Keisha's like, time to go. And I was like, this is not
no.
good.
Oh,
Not
no.
good. And
I wake up and I'm like, let's go.
I'm not like that.
And when I'm traveling, like,
She's not either.
we went through states I had never been through before.
Right. You want to see them.
And so I'm like, I want to see him. So I'm operating on very little sleep. Then it's my time to drive.
God.
Which is fine. I can drive like that. I have no problems driving. Well,
But we were in the mountains.
Well, before that, like a semi came over into our lane, and like you'd have thought we were some kind of stunt drivers.
Oh, my gosh.
We were back and forth and saving the car, and we had a miraculous save, and we're like, "Whew, that was a close one."
Yeah,
And
it was
then
bad.
we get up. We finally make it to Montana. Now we've already missed the rehearsal dinner
Yeah.
because we ain't making it because we forgot that they're even a
The
different
time
time
change.
zone than what we. So we're like, I was like, yeah, we're gonna make it, and I was like, what time is it starting? They're like an hour. I was like, we just got to Montana.
Oh,
we're not
no.
gonna make it. We're not gonna make it. We're just not gonna make it. and so, because she got married in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, and so we still had to drop down out of Montana yet. So
Yeah.
we get there and we're like, let's find a gas station. We need some gas because we only took the car so far and then we stopped for gas.
We stopped
So we
in
got out.
Casey, Montana.
Casey, Montana, and we're like, man, we gotta be close, right? Like, we gotta be close. And the guy behind the counter, he's just like, these two are tourists.
Yep. He knew
Like,
it.
they're
We started
tourists. Like,
laughing.
they're, by this time, it was like we were doing slapstick comedy. It was just like, we needed sleep so bad. I was like, yeah, we gotta be close. And he goes, where are you going? And I told him, he's like, yeah, you're still 5 hours out. And I was like,
Oh, no.
what? He said 5 hours. So I was like, Keisha, I'm about to go
Yeah, you're about ready to have a...
WWE right now across this counter because that dude said we got 5 more hours. We're tired. We're beyond cranky.
That's not what you want to hear.
Like, we haven't eaten a really
Hateful.
good meal in 3 days because we're just getting whatever at the gas
Yeah,
station.
just surviving.
Although I have to say, they had some really good breakfast sandwiches.
Really?
Gas stations have great breakfast sandwiches.
They do.
Yep. And so we go and so we get in Montana and Keisha's on, I don't know, whatever sleep break it is. And I'm just like, how in the world can you sleep?
No, here's what happened. It was still daylight. I drove until dark, until I couldn't take it anymore. And then she got behind the wheel at dark. And so she was doing the last 3 hours stretch into Coeur d'Alene, Idaho.
Oh my gosh.
As we were descending
Down Montana.
down the mountain, we'd already gone up the mountain. Now we're kind of going down into Idaho. And so she's driving. I have a neck pillow on and I'm out, right? It's dark. There's no street lights, no nothing.
One lane of construction. And like this wee little barrier that's like as thin as a woman's maxi pad.
Oh
the
my
thin
gosh.
version, like that. It's just like so paper thin. And I was just like,
She's white knuckling it going down this mountain.
I'm like white knuckle, right?
And she says, and I'm talking in the highest pitch I've ever heard, I'm in a dead sleep, right? I can't even, I don't even know where. And she goes, and I'm like,
Like,
you know how your heart beats and it's in your throat?
Yeah.
You think you're dying at the moment.
Yeah.
And she's like, I need you to wake up and read these instructions. And I'm like, I can't even see. And so she's pissed and I'm laughing because I can't even, I don't even know where I'm at. Right?
What can I do about it?
So I'm like, let me get the flashlight out. And so I get and there's a light on the phone and the camera, and I'm like, get the flashlight out.
You couldn't
I can't even see. And so I'm reading the directions on the phone. And I'm like, okay, I think we're in Idaho. I think.
We have no clue.
No
We
clue
don't know.
where you're at.
Yeah,
Just know
and
the
it's like,
GPS just
it
says
was like
go.
4:00 in the morning.
Yeah.
And
Oh
so
my gosh.
she's exhausted. I just woke up and can't function. and she's pissed. She's pissed because I can't read the instructions.
Right. She's
And I'm
back.
laughing. And I'm like, okay, let me get myself together. And so she's like, I just need you to follow the instructions. Okay, well, let me comprehend 2 seconds of my life. Now that I got my vagus nerve to calm down. And she's still white knuckling it too. Like she's still hanging on for dear life. And I'm like, take a breath. And so I get it together. And we're going downhill. We're going downhill the whole time. And it is downhill.
Straight down. And you got semis
Oh yeah,
behind you.
they're
On
flying.
the side
It was
of
crazy.
you. And here you are like putt, 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 putt,
Yep.
putt. And they're like, oh, and you're like putt, 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 putt,
Trying
putt,
to
putt,
get
putt.
through.
Right. Like,
So we get it together. I read the instructions. We made it to the location. We both kind of found this. We found was it an Airbnb?
yeah. So this is the crazy part. Like on the way, we're like, we need somewhere to stay when we get there that has a shower. So
Right.
we can shower and get dressed and head over to where we have to meet the bride and the rest of the bridal party. So we're just like, hey, you know what? Go on booking.com and let's find an Airbnb or whatever. Like, we're trying to figure out, like, trying to do an Airbnb. You're trying to drive, you got GPS going. We're trying to figure out, like, what is close to where we are. Just get us. We were like, look, just get us within 10 miles. We don't know. It could be like 10 miles in LA. Takes you 9.5 hours to get somewhere.
Exactly.
We're just like, we don't know. We've never been to this state before.
Right.
Who knows what we're doing? And so we
I had no clue.
we booked this Airbnb on the fly, right? Well, then you have to send a message to the owner
Oh no.
to get a code
To get the code
in.
to get in.
And you have to be in by like 10. We ain't getting there till like 4:30 in the morning.
Oh my gosh.
And so I'm like, I don't know. I'm messaging. And then all of a sudden, like, I got this random phone number. And my phone doesn't allow numbers that aren't in my phone to come through.
Right.
It just doesn't do that. But for some reason, this one came through. And so we say, hey, we're looking for the code. We're going to be there about 4:30 in the morning. We're just looking for a place to lay down because we're like, well, checkout is like what, 10, I think it
It
was?
was 11.
Usually
yeah.
is.
Yeah, 11. I'm like, look, we only plan on sleeping like
We'll be
maybe
out by
4
11.
hours.
Don't worry.
Right. We'll be out by 11. Like, we just need that. And no, I called her and it connected. That's what it was.
That's right. Because she
And-
was in the mountains.
She said, I don't even know how this connected. I'm not even within cell phone service.
Really?
And it connected, went through. And so we wrote the code down and we're like, well, we know how it worked. God's looking out for us or whatever. We were, I don't know about Kacia, but I was never so happy as to find this little
To get into
Airbnb,
bed,
which was a cute little
Oh,
place.
that,
Oh
yeah.
my gosh, it was so cute. And we got in, I was like, you take the bed, I'm going to take the couch, I'm out. Like,
Yeah,
you
it
shower
won't take
tonight?
much.
Fine by me. I'll shower tomorrow. I don't care.
Right.
I'm going to bed. I'm cranky. I'm not nice. I'm a mean Chrissy right now. And so, yeah, I think we were out within 10 minutes, Keisha?
Oh, that's nice.
And then it was like, well, make sure someone sets the alarm.
Right.
Because we thought we set the alarms on the way there, but they didn't work.
Oh, no.
And so we're like, oh, we're getting on the road at 3 and we wake up at 5. So now we're following 2 hours there is like 5 when you're switching time zones. And we're just like, we're never going to get there.
Yeah. Sounds awful.
Gonna get there.
Good
So
God.
we get up the next morning, we shower, we get ready to go. We miss the breakfast, but we get there just in time. Or wait, they were getting their hair and makeup and all their stuff together when we arrived.
Yeah.
So we had missed some of the activities, but we missed the rehearsal dinner.
Yeah, so I missed my speech, giving my speech. So I was like, this is not good.
No.
And so the next day, we literally made it like an hour before she was supposed to be with the rest of the bridal party so they could get in the limousine and get to the event. So talk about hightail it, get her ready, get her hair, makeup done, all the things, and then get them in the car and they go. So I was following somebody else to the venue and we're at the bottom of the hill and we have to go all the way up this mountain to the top of the hill.
Back up
And
another
it's on
mountain.
this most beautiful lake we've ever
It's
seen.
beautiful.
Coeur is the most beautiful place you can go in Idaho. It is the talk of the town. It is like, it's breathtaking. It is so breathtaking and just the most wonderful. I mean, the air was just perfect. The mountains are beautiful. The water, everything about it. There was nothing about it that wasn't magical or spectacular.
Right.
I will say that. It was one of the most beautiful, quaint locations that I've ever seen for a wedding. It was everything you would dream for your own personal wedding. It was everything about it was beautiful. Everything about it was beautiful. How thoughtful, how poignant. Everything was just captured in such a beautiful, beautiful way.
Wow.
So, and Megan and her husband and their dogs and their whole entire family. It was just a beautiful, traditional wedding. So we make it through the wedding.
Now,
Hot as hell.
we got to go back to a funny part. So I got this dress. We had to order dresses way in advance, right?
Oh my gosh.
And so I got the dress, got it there. I could get it up to the last part of my back. And because I'm so broad, we couldn't get it zipped, right? And I was like, this just cannot be happening.
Oh, I knew I was going to get it zipped.
And I was like,
just
we
didn't know.
don't have time to have someone put a course in the back. I mean, we were pulling every connection we had. It just couldn't happen because we were leaving 2 days later.
Oh, no.
And so I was like, okay, women are all about shapewear when they wear formal gowns, right? So we had shapewear, and I was like, we're going to need shapewear for the shapewear. like back in the day, you know how you watch the movies and they have the corsets and they're like,
Oh, yeah.
well, they make them now where they snap. So you don't have that pull.
Oh, wow.
So I was like, I'm going to order this off Amazon. It's a crapshoot. Like, this
Might
is
get
the
it.
size I think I need.
Right.
I don't know.
You don't know.
Because it's differently. And so,
Got to take a chance.
right. So we got this, and I was like, we cannot leave without shapewear. Like, we did remember the shapewear, right? And
Good.
so we are getting ready at the place where the whole bridal party is, right? And we're like waiting on a room because, I mean, you got what? Like 7 people trying to get ready
Yeah.
together.
It's
only so many
madhouse.
rooms, right? It's crazy. And so they're just like wondering what's going on because Kacia and I are in this room just laughing our heads off. We're just like yanking on the shapewear. And
So no, I'm going to describe it. So I'm going to describe
no.
it because I can't keep it together. She has. And I know you won't understand this, Ty, but
prepare yourself
I
because you
will.
have a daughter.
I will.
yes, she had on full bra, full underwear, a waist thing, and then shapewear on top of that. So
Oh, my.
I was bound.
I'm telling you, when I said suck it in and don't breathe, and I mean like crunch your arms back like this.
Oh, my gosh.
And it was like literally this close.
No.
And I'm like, I don't care what you got to do.
This is going up.
Don't you dare eat anything.
Yeah, right.
And I don't care if you have to lay down when you get in the limo, but you're getting in this dress.
Yeah.
And so it had to clasp. And so I was like, pull your arms back like this as tight as you can.
You know how the swimmers
Yeah,
stretch?
yeah.
That's literally what it was.
Oh, my gosh.
Chrissy's
Yeah.
very busty. So
Yes.
I'm like, tuck him in, get him in
Move
there.
them around.
And so I get it like all the way to this much. And I'm still laughing. And I'm like, she's firing mad.
Oh,
And
I
I'm
bet.
like, you're doing this for your friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blow out. And then we're going to get this last bit. And my fingers were like, the zipper imprint was on my finger.
Oh, my gosh.
It was
I had-
crazy.
No.
Pushed it up for so long. And finally, I said, you're in. Breathe. And so she starts to breathe. And I said, don't you dare say you have to go to the bathroom.
Oh, no.
Dare
No.
say you have to go to the bathroom for the rest of the day. I don't care what you do. You're not going to the bathroom.
Oh, my
Because
gosh.
of all the stuff she has on. And it's hot. It's hot there.
Oh my gosh,
as
it was
hell.
so hot.
And
that
she's in
day.
this
Oh my
organza
gosh.
dress.
Right.
And she
I
looked
couldn't-
beautiful. Everything about it was beautiful.
And here's
Um,
the thing, like to interrupt real quick, I didn't want to drink anything
Right.
because I
Yeah.
didn't want to blow.
Yeah, exactly.
Drink a lot of water. And I was just like, I'm just going to dehydrate
You're about to
myself. so I can
dehydrate
stay
and
in
you're
this-
losing water,
and
too.
hope I don't pass out as I'm walking. And so I missed the
And
whole
that's another
like,
thing you have to worry
how
about is
we go
passing out.
down, and you gotta walk with. I'm like, I don't even know who I walk down with, who I'm supposed to stand by. Like,
Oh
I
my
missed all of that.
gosh.
Right? And they're like, look, you
Just
go
follow.
down third. The dogs go behind you, so just follow. And the minister, she's a good friend of ours, and she's like, when they hit this row of people, that's when you start. And I was like, yeah, I got this. But here's the funnier thing. We had tennis shoes, which I loved, because we do a lot of galas and we got to be in some uncomfortable shoes.
Oh, yeah.
And I told Kacia, man, I love these shoes. The only problem is I'm 5'5",
Mm-hmm.
and this is a bridesmaid's dress that I'm stepping on.
Oh, no.
Because I'm so short, the dress
Yeah.
is so long. And so my friend, she is she does beauty, but she's also a Zumba instructor. And she's like, you have to walk where you like push your foot out, and so you don't grab the dress. And I told Kacia,
Oh.
if I go rolling down this hill,
Oh, my
make
gosh.
sure you
And it
catch
was
me
downhill.
before I roll over the side, which like goes to the lake.
Yeah.
Like, don't let me roll down the lake and be
Oh
like,
my
there
gosh.
she goes. And so the whole time I'm like, so I you're carrying a bouquet, right? So then I was like, I'm smarter than this dress. Like, I told Keisha, I was like, I'm gonna get this dress. So I have my bouquet and I like gathered some of the dress up. So at least the front, I wouldn't fall and kill myself, right?
Right.
And I made it down there. I don't even know if I looked, I don't know. I just was wanting to get down. I'm just like, I want to embarrass myself, embarrass her, be like the joke of this wedding or whatever. But yeah, so I got down there and then I was like, let my dress down. And it was a beautiful ceremony.
Oh, I'm sure.
And,
it was the most beautiful wedding I had been to in probably 5 years.
Wow.
It was so poignant.
Mm-hmm.
Everything about it was traditional and everything was super intentional.
Mm-hmm.
And it was really, really special.
Oh, wow.
And for the people who spoke at her wedding, it was just unbelievable. I mean, like tear after tear after tear. And then we partied like rock stars.
Right.
I'm sure.
But here's the funny thing. So like, we're munching and whatever, and then it's dinner time, and I gotta go sit down with the people.
Mm-hmm.
I barely have anything on my plate because I'm like,
you're trying.
I can't breathe, let alone trying to swallow food. All I can see is like my shapewear. You run all these scenarios.
Yeah,
right? So I get down there, and they haven't had bees forever, right? Well, they all decided to show up on my plate.
Oh, wow.
Around me, so I didn't get to drink any of my soda. I don't drink, so I didn't have any of that. My food, they landed on the food, and the guy's like, I don't understand. Like, we haven't had bees here for like years.
What?
And I told Keisha, these little bees are making sure I don't eat anything, so I just don't fall out of my dress or anything like that. And so we were laughing because they went back up and got me another plate. So I ate like a couple pieces on the way down because it was really good food. And I was like, okay, we're good here because I can't eat a whole meal. Like, we're just going to have to go to a gas station or whatever afterwards.
Yeah, that's what I would have done.
Eat something because not that the food wasn't great.
Right.
And so we got down there and they were doing all the speeches, right? And I'm just watching the microphone, watching it. And they're like, and I was like, I'll go ahead and take that microphone. And so I told Keisha, I said, listen, I'm going to give my speech today.
Nuh-uh.
Like, I'm going to wheel myself in between some people, and I'm watching, like, okay, the parents talked, the children talked, the maid of honor talked, and the best man talked, and now it's like, a free-for-all for the microphone, right? And I was like, I'll take it. And so I get the mic, and I get ready to talk, and Paul, Megan's husband, said, why don't you tell everybody what it took for you to get here?
Oh, no.
And so, I'm like, Chrissy, Megan's best friend. We've been friends for a really long time. And we started this journey from Florida. We drove cross country for here. And what did I spike, Keisha? Like 102-degree fever.
Oh, my gosh.
It was high. I mean, it was high. And I was like, and then I said, a semi tried to push us off the road. And then... and so
planes,
all this
trains,
stuff,
automobiles, everything it took to get there. And guess what? We were only there for 7 hours.
Oh my gosh.
And then we got back on the road and started the round trip. But the funnier thing was, I told Keisha, okay, at a certain point, they're going to let us be able to change out of our clothes, right? So make sure I have some backup clothes in the car.
Yeah.
Right. Some backup clothes in the car. And I saw some of the other wedding party had changed. And I said, hey, is it okay to change into something else? Like I had either a dress or a jumpsuit. I can't remember what I changed into. Yeah, a jumpsuit, real pretty jumpsuit. Still kind of dressy. And I was like, okay. I told Keisha, when we get the green light, we're going.
Yeah.
Right. And so I'm following Keisha to the car, like this little lost puppy. And we get to the car, and I was like, looking around. She's like, what? I'm like, I don't have the energy to go there. I'm gonna change out here.
No.
So here I am. I said, you stand guard over here and you make sure nobody comes, because not only do I have to take the dress off, but I have to take all the shapewear and everything off, right?
Oh, no.
So, yeah, like, what's that show? Naked and Afraid,
yes.
is it? Yeah. Yeah, I was
my God.
Yeah, I fit both of those. And so,
that is awesome.
Some of my friends come over, they're like, hey, it's just me. Like, we're just on the other one getting a drink, but nobody can see anything. And we're going to stand over here so no one sees over here. So they did like this blockade and it was nice. And then I got into the jumpsuit and I was like, I wanted to sing like freedom.
Oh, I bet you felt so
Oh
amazing.
my goodness. I was sweating like crazy. I'm like, where's my Lumi deodorant? Like, I can't stink when I go out there. But we had a great time and went through all of that. And I snuck one of their pictures away. I don't know if they still know that I took that photo, but yeah, I took it right off the table.
That's
I
awesome.
took it off the table. It was on my bookshelf at home. And then we're like, okay, we get in the car. So we're like, okay, let's go down to the gas station, get some sleep.
So wait. Back it on up.
All right.
So we're at the end of the wedding. They have this tremendous firework display.
Oh my gosh.
No, you hold the sparkler things.
Sparklers, and they run through it. And then at the end, there was a big fireworks show.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there was fireworks.
Yeah, there was fireworks.
They went all out.
And that was the end of the wedding. That marked the end of the wedding. We literally left the wedding, drove to a gas station, freshened back up, and got right back literally on the road within 30 minutes of the wedding.
Wow.
Because we had to start our journey back.
Because we had to work.
And I had to be at work.
Yeah, she had to be
on
work,
Monday.
So.
And that was Saturday night at 11 p.m.
And so, I was pissy Chrissy.
Yeah, I would have been too.
Said, I'm not driving back through Montana. I don't care if we ever come back to Montana. I didn't like Montana. Not there's anything wrong with the state. I don't know. I didn't like driving through it. So I was like, nope. Now, the one thing I did like was their speed limit was like 80 miles an hour.
Oh,
and I
wow.
was like, now we're talking.
That's I can deal with that.
Kind of speed limit, you know what I'm saying? Like I always said, I want to go drive the Autobahn just one time. Probably wouldn't do well, but
I wouldn't either.
As in,
it'd be fun.
I wouldn't know where my car is because I'd be going way too fast, right? And so I said, we're not driving through Montana. I'm not doing it. Our GPS is just like
all over the place.
I'm just going to add to your irritability because we went up and come down. And we're like, okay, it's taking us the wrong way. So we put it in. It took a side road. It took us back the way we were. And I was like, maybe we're supposed to go this way. So I was like, here's what I do with GPS. I just go.
Yeah, me too.
Reroute me, figure it out. So, the GPS felt that Keisha and I had not been to enough states on this trip.
I have a feeling.
And so instead of Montana, we cut straight across and dropped down Washington, Oregon, and come down that way to come back around. And we covered how many states was it?
You gotta be kidding.
14 states in 6 days.
Oh my gosh.
14 states.
14 states in 6 days.
You guys had to be going nuts.
We were just like, we're trying to take pictures, like hanging out the window with our cameras, trying to get the signs of welcome to Oregon.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know where we are. Heck,
That's insane.
I've been out west before, but not that far up. And so I told people, they're like, what states do you have left? I'm like, I think Keisha and I have like 4.
Yeah, you guys are close.
6.
We got back all the way till Milwaukee.
Oh my goodness.
And we ran into the worst thunderstorm I've ever been in my life.
It was terrible.
And I'm telling you, it rained so hard that you couldn't drive. Everybody had on their flashers.
Wow.
Everybody couldn't get off the freeway fast enough, right? It was the worst storm ever that we had ever been through.
Yeah.
We made it to a safe spot.
We actually went to a restaurant.
I would have.
Yes. We ate dinner, and I called work, and I was like, I am not going to be there on time.
At this point, we're not even close to Florida, right? We're nowhere near.
Oh, my goodness.
It was crazy, but...
That's hilarious.
And I'm like, I'm never late, but I'm giving you advance notice. I am not going to be there on time. And that's just how it's going to be. So... Not Milwaukee. We were in St. Louis. We were in St. Louis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
St. Louis, Kansas, somewhere around there.
That's still pretty far.
Like, we're still pretty far away from Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so then we traveled the entire last day and didn't get home until Monday night at 6 p.m.
Oh, my goodness.
And then like we worked and then I think that whole week we were in bed by like 7 o'clock at night.
Oh, I would have been
we
too.
just could not catch
we were
up.
exhausted.
That's hard.
We always laughed because, you know, Keisha and I love to do spontaneous travel.
Mhm.
We like we'll get in the car and be like, where do you want to go? I don't know, just let the car go where the car's gonna
Exactly.
go. We'll figure it out when we get there. And so it was really funny. But Keisha is really a planner. Like I'm just like I'm a fly. Where it goes, it goes.
Mhm.
Like as long as, you know, I don't end up somewhere I'm gonna get in trouble, I'm good. I'm fine with
That's
that.
how I
But,
am.
you know, we wanted to go. It was very important for us to make the wedding.
Yeah. Well, that's good you guys did.
You know, we were going to make it no matter what. My fever broke that morning of the wedding. My fever actually broke.
Wow. You got
and
lucky.
so I was like, thankfully I won't be feverish because
Yeah.
I probably will fall and roll down the hill. And the funny thing is it's so beautiful, but
Mhm.
I'm not a nature person.
Yeah.
Everybody's like,
she hated the mountains.
it's so beautiful, these mountains. And I'm like,
Uh,
where's the beach? Like, I'm not that type of person.
Yeah, that's fine.
Camping is no. I lived in West Virginia. I had my fair share of mountains in West Virginia.
You've seen them.
You've seen
You've seen
one.
them.
You've seen them all.
Mhm.
Like
It's
they're
not
so
the
big,
same.
they're big, small.
It is
they're-
not the same.
Whatever. You know, for me, they're the same. I don't care. I don't like it. Like I'm more like
Right.
tropical. Let's go somewhere like that.
They're not the same thing.
And so they're like, "Would you move here?" And I'm like, "No."
No.
And Keisha's like, I can see myself living here. I'm like, you be here solo because I'm not living here.
I could live there.
I'm not doing it. No.
Oh, I love adventure, but you know, I love anything out west.
Mhm.
I love the mountains. I love the fresh air. I love the horses, the bison, like all the things. And everywhere we'd go, Chrissy goes, "It's just a cow.
It's cow
just
and
a
deer."
cow."
So we would
Nuh-uh.
go and I'd be like, oh, look, Keisha, it's a cow. You know, like we're looking for like bison, moose, mountain lions, something other than what we see in Ohio. I'm like,
Yeah.
I see a lot of deer and I see a lot of cow in Ohio. Like, and the whole trip, we didn't see anything
You didn't
else.
see anything else?
Nothing.
Lots of
That
deer.
is weird.
Like we had, we saw fake statue animals, but I was like, "You've got to be kidding me, Keisha." And people
know-
are like, "What'd you see?" We're like, "Cow and deer." Like,
One thing that I wanted to see, was in Utah, because Utah's always been my place I really wanted to see, and I loved Wyoming. I loved. I didn't like Nebraska because it was very flat, but I loved Wyoming and Montana, two of my favorite states. And so when we got to Utah, I was like, "Oh my God, we're going to see all the, the orange mountains. It's going to be beautiful." And of course, you know what time we rode through there? Dark.
Nuh-uh.
couldn't see it.
Dead
Oh,
serious.
no.
Right at dusk. And right when we got to where the mountains are really orange, dead dark.
No.
Drove right through it through the middle of the night.
You didn't get to see nothing.
Not one. Not
She's
one
like,
canyon. Not one.
She said, "Would you come back to see it?" I was like, "Nope,
Nope. No?
that's all you, girlfriend. That's a solo trip."
Oh, my goodness.
I said, I was so disappointed because that was the one thing that I really wanted to see. I mean, I've been to a lot of places. I'm not going to lie. I've been all over, traveled a lot, seasoned traveler, Tetons, a lot of places I've seen and really, really enjoyed. But Utah was the one place that I really wanted to see. And I didn't get to. Will I get out there? Eventually, I will. Eventually.
By herself.
It's fine.
Fly out there.
Fine. There's just things that you want to see in life, and that's one of them for me. And
Yeah.
we had
crazy.
so much fun,
It was so
so
fun.
much laughter, no sleep, and I will never eat car food again.
Yeah, I mean, we were sick of food
Oh, I can only
by
imagine.
then. Like,
Pepper.
we got home and we're like, we gotta have some like good food, like
Yeah.
food, chicken dishes, things like that. Like not something not
Get
that
at
gas
gas
station food is
station.
bad, but
No, but
some of it was really good. But I was like, I'm so sick of gas station food that like We need a real
over
meal.
here.
Yeah, because
Like, whatever it is, it needs
Yeah.
to be real.
I mean, it's good, but
Yeah.
like they only have certain amount of stuff that they have, and their But you're right there. Their breakfast sandwiches are pretty good.
Oh, we had a discount at Love's for gas, so we were always looking for the big heart in the sky.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, we're getting gas right there because we have 10 cents off.
Yeah,
And and then we're like, we can go a little further, but we got a little nervous on the way out when we were going through Nebraska at the 3 hours of morning, and there was nothing. Yeah, no gas stations.
yeah, that's what freaks me out.
I mean, it was just dark everywhere you looked. Like no semis on the road. It was like we were in some apocalypse movie where we were the only
Right.
car on the road. And
You
I'm
know,
like,
we probably were in some kind of reservation. It's
Right.
probably
You
where
might
we
have
were.
been on
and
the
didn't
reservation.
realize. Yeah.
we
No,
were just
seriously.
like, what's happening?
Well, when you get on 250, when you go to my work, you better make sure you have gas.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to see a gas station. And there's times where I'll forget to like fill up.
Mm-hmm.
So like I know like I should probably go get gas on my way to work,
Yeah.
but I can make it. So
Yeah.
I'll go to work, spend my 12 hours. And then on my way back home, sometimes I'll be on the way back home
Mhm.
and forgot to get gas. And now I'm just chancing it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It's like,
Now
Not
it's just
for
like,
me.
God,
Not
take the
for
wheel
me.
because
right. Like,
I don't know what else I'm
give me
going to
those
do.
fumes. My
Right,
stepdad's
right.
like, you got 5 miles once you hit the fumes. I was like,
Yep.
I sure hope so.
I hope something works out here pretty well.
It's a no
Yeah,
for
but-
me.
It's funny. Like Keisha and I, again, we love to travel, but a lot of the people we've met,
Mm-hmm.
we still have relationships with, and,
Yeah.
and we partner with quite a few of them. So our travels have always opened other doors. For
Oh,
us.
absolutely.
Mhm.
And even that one, we featured the minister.
Oh,
She
yeah.
had one of our songs on last season's podcast.
Yes.
The church was one of our featured songs, and so we always laugh like we're very uncharted
Yeah. We are.
when we travel. And it's the same as the podcast,
Mhm.
right? You never know what's going to happen during the conversations.
No, you really don't.
Or where it's going to go because
Yeah.
it just kind of comes up on you.
Well,
but-
once you got 3 people in this band, you got ADD and ADHD. So do I. And Keisha, like, is the glue that kind of holds
Right.
this together. But when we get on the
I'm like, circle
podcast,
the
it's
troops,
like,
let's go.
Right.
yeah, exactly.
She's a super glue.
Chop, chop.
Like, she is.
And
She
then
keeps us in line. Ty.
like somebody has to, because we would be like, it'd be I guess it would be something to watch.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because you never
Yeah,
know
for
what's
you
going to come
too.
out of my mouth. I don't have a filter, and that's my problem. So
Well, I'm about,
thank goodness for post production.
Right. We'd be like, ooh, can't say that.
Nope.
Can't say that.
We do not edit anything on this podcast.
Right.
Nothing is edited.
We have great blooper reels.
We
Like,
do.
They're spectacular sometimes. So we're like, wait, is that being recorded? 'Cause
Right.
We really should not do.
It is now.
But yeah, so sometimes people see you out and about
Hmm.
and they see you a certain way and they don't really know like a lot of this stuff that goes on because people would never think that Keisha and I would she'd buy a car and then 4 days later we're taking the car across country, right?
Right.
And we're just on this girls trip going across and not in a way because listen, we're bougie when we travel.
Yeah.
Like we're bougie, right?
Oh, we
I'm
know.
bougie.
Well, I know.
I run circles around Keisha, but I'm like,
I'm not.
we got to stay at certain types of hotels, and
It's
Keisha will tell you, I'll drive her nuts when we're playing, and I'm like, nah, we're not staying there. Like, I'll find us somewhere
Mhm.
to stay because no. But I'm pretty bougie, and they laugh because they're like, you don't even like nature. I was like, I know, man. I was just like, this is Keisha's jam out
Yep.
here. I'm just like, nah, I'm good. Like, go a little further out towards the other coastline
yeah.
and I'll be okay. But I was like, yeah, these mountains aren't doing it for me. Like, they just, no, I'm good.
You didn't like them, huh?
I didn't. Like, don't get me wrong. It was beautiful out there.
Oh, I'm sure.
I mean, it was breathtaking. Something like postcards and art
Mhm.
is made from. But I was like, nah.
Once
not
in
for
a
me.
lifetime, for
Sometimes,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, would I ever end up there again? I doubt it unless someone else got married there.
Right.
It's not I'm just like, no.
It's not on your list.
No. I told Keisha, I was like, hey, can we route ourselves around to where we can find like the big ball of yarn?
No. And
Yeah.
I'm
all
like,
these
no.
oddities. And she's like, no, we don't have time for that. And I was like, what? But we're going that way. And she's like, we ain't got time. I was like, I can hang out the window and snap a photo as you're driving along.
Right,
like,
right.
I'm good.
You can figure it out.
I've mastered that skill where I'm like, click, 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 click. And
Mhm.
one of them's going to work.
Oh, one of them should
And,
work.
but she's like, no, we got to get home, Christine. I was like, darn, we're going to have to take an oddity tour.
I mean, like
road.
I've been down to like the Great Smoky Mountains and stuff like that. That was fun on my motorcycle. That was that was a long time ago. But like I'll like before my daughter, like I did a lot of motorcycle riding.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So like me and my dad would go all over the place, and I did not care what the weather was like. I never looked ahead of time. Like if I'm going to ride, I'm just going to ride. If I get caught, I get caught in it.
Yeah.
But I wanted to go up north, and there's a big storm coming. And my dad was like, well, I'll come up with you just in case you get stuck in it. You won't be stuck alone. I was like, I'm not going to get stuck in it. So we go up to Canton, up that way. And we see it coming in. So we think we're going to be all right. And I have friends up there from going to college up at Kent.
Mhm.
And we went all the way up there. I'm hanging out with my friends and stuff. And my dad texts me, and I'm losing track of time. And he's like, dude, I'm gone. He's like, I can't wait on you anymore. Like you're alone. I'm heading back home.
Solo.
And I'm like, no way. I'm like, seriously, like where's the storm at? He goes, it's like probably going to go through it. So you better hurry up.
Yeah.
So he's already gone. Like I gotta find him.
He's like, bye.
I get on my Harley, and I'm 6th gear, gunned down the highway. I finally find him. I catched up to him. Yeah.
He's my kind of driver.
Yep. That's right. That's how it happened.
You know, you still have to have fun.
Yeah, you do.
Like you have to have fun. And Keisha and I, there's so many stories of places we've traveled and what has happened. And we're like Laverne and Shirley.
Mm-hmm.
We're so different when we travel, but it's so much fun.
You guys are so different, but so much alike in a lot of ways. I think though, when people tell me that opposites don't attract, I say I don't like they're wrong. Yeah. Opposites do attract, I think, because you and Keisha attract.
Yeah, but see, Keisha and I, we're equally yoked.
Yes.
And I think that's where the difference is. And I think Keisha will weigh in on this as well. You have to be equally yoked.
Yes, you do.
And so, you know, from listening last year, Keisha and I had a rough start.
Mm-hmm.
But we grew into who we were supposed to be, and we grew into a friendship, and then we grew into being business partners.
Right.
But we're very driven people.
Yes.
We're both very driven. For as much as we're different, we're alike. But we may be different, but we complement each other.
Yeah, you guys do. It's like
if you think of a tapestry, right?
Yeah.
The front is this beautiful piece of work. That's Keisha, right? Everything is how it should be, right? And then you turn that thing over and you have like all the little pieces of yarn. That's me.
Me too.
Yeah, I tell people, like, I tell Keisha this all the time, like, I can't stand chaos, but I'm like a big ball of chaos when it comes to things, like, because my mind just goes everywhere.
Oh, mine is too.
I have a very short attention span. Unless I'm watching a movie, man, I can be in a 9-hour movie marathon. Oh yeah. If it's something I like, but I normally have a very small attention span, and that's why I'm usually juggling projects, because I have that. But, and I don't mean that in a bad way. It's not like I'm out of control chaos. Right. But it's just, and I mean chaos that my mind has got 10 different things going on.
Mine too.
And Keisha's implementing the first one, and I'm waiting like,
yeah, me too.
Like, okay, when's she gonna hit this point? Because I gotta tell her like all these other 9, and she's like, you stress me out.
No, that's kind of how I operate in a way. Like, I don't know who the heck I am sometimes. Like, sometimes people say like I'm like what do you want? I'm hyper, and then some people tell me I'm chill.
Yeah.
And then some people like say I'm crazy. And some people say I've calmed down in the last 2 years. And I have. But like, I don't, it's not like, and I get kind of not angry when people say like, oh, you're hyper. I don't think I'm hyper. I just think I get excited.
Yeah.
I think those are two different things.
Yeah, your
Like,
energy's different.
Yeah. Like I don't wake up out of bed and run around my house 5 times.
Right.
You know what I mean? Just to get some energy out so I feel better.
Dude, I roll out of bed and I'm like, where's my slippers?
Right. I'm like I'm going back to bed.
It's
like,
the only time I'm chill is when I wake up.
Yeah. Like I think I can get loud sometimes.
I wake up and I'm like, let's go. Let's move it.
She's ready to roll. And I'm like,
but I'm very regimented, and there's a difference because Chrissy likes a slow, quiet kind of morning, and I hit the floor like I got a plan. I already executed. It's 9:00. What have you been doing? I've been up for 5 hours.
She's like, what's your plan? I'm like, go have some breakfast. Like,
I can't, like, that's, I can do that, but it's very hard for me to do that. Like, I think ultimately what helped me get into this adult life was my daughter. Like, I had to like do that way. And it was a very unorthodox way to do it too. Yeah. Like, I think people, like, if you don't do it every day, you're not conditioned to it. So you got to work yourself up to that. Yep. I had to work myself up to that, like, lifestyle, and I did. And, but I'm not hyper. Like, I get passionate about things. I get happy about things. Yeah. But that will die down a little bit. You know what I mean? Just like everything does.
Yeah, it just comes with maturity. Yeah. Like you got to experience things in life and, healthy things. And then you just get this maturity. But, Keisha and I always say we play hard, we live hard. Right. But in that way,
we do a lot of laughing.
Yeah, we do a lot of laughing. But what we mean is we live like with high expectations. Right. Right. Even when we travel and we plan stuff, there's just that certain level that we go to. But we believe that you still need the experiences when you're traveling.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you need that stuff, and so we tell people, we grind a lot. Like, we grind a lot. But we also know how to have a good time.
Oh, absolutely. You have to.
We can kind of, we went to a masquerade ball. Yeah. And it was like red. And I was like, oh, we're not wearing red. Everybody's going to be in red. What we want to be in red for? It also says you can wear ball gowns. So here we went all across Pensacola looking for ball gowns.
That's awesome.
And I had a silver one, and Keisha had a real beautiful, like, tealish color one. It was so pretty. We show up and everybody's in red. Nuh-uh. And here we come in the door and all this. And again, the dress is too long for me. I'm trying not to step on it. But I got tennis shoes on underneath. But, we got up on the glowing dance floor, and we had just a good time. Nuh-uh. Like, you gotta just have a good time.
You have to. Life's too short to be miserable all day long.
There's time to be serious, and then there's time to just enjoy.
I agree.
And so we've learned that, but in this episode we just wanted to tell people, like, listen, we can go off the cuff.
Oh yeah, we can get definitely off the cuff.
It was just like, we're like, where are we? I don't know. Well, what do you see? Well, there's nothing out there to see. Right. And so my family's calling. They're like, where are you? We don't know, out in the middle of nowhere of somewhere.
Yeah, like, I don't get worried about that.
Seen a sign for like 30 miles.
Right.
No idea where there's a gas station.
Exactly.
The GPS is just one straight line with nothing to the sides of it. And so they're just like, well, let us know when you make it to the next.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, it was like 2 hours before we made it to the next city, so it was crazy. But we had a great time, didn't we, Keisha? Like,
yeah, we had a great time.
Well, at least you guys were together. I got lost up in Youngstown after a concert by myself, and it was bad.
Yeah, I had to tell you the times I got lost. Had to call my sister at 11 o'clock at night from downtown Columbus.
I think that was before. Well, I think that was before my GPS stuff ever came out. So yeah, it was bad.
I don't have a sense of direction.
I don't really either.
I'm like, they're like, yeah, go north. And I'm like, what building is that near? Like,
Right.
what building is the street near? Like, I remember landmarks. And they're like, how you going? I said, let me look, because my car has a little thing that tells me, okay, I'm going north or I'm going south. Or I'm like, I don't know. Like, I don't even know what 270 to take it home. I'm just like, I don't know. It usually says 270 something.
Right.
And when it doesn't, it just says 270 what, 270. I'm like, oh. So I just ride around the loop because I always pick the wrong one.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. And so, it's all about having fun.
I'll tell you a funny one real quick. This was last winter. We had a really bad snowstorm, and me, Hayden, and Jennifer were at the farm. And to get to her house, it's out there. You know what I mean? So if it's going to start snowing, you better just stay inside.
Right.
Well, that's not me.
Well, I do when it snows. So, I'm like a bear in hibernation.
I got that little car out there. I got that little car. It don't go nowhere. And I come up with the stupidest stuff sometimes. Like that lockdown there for that door. Mm-hmm. I wanted to get that put on real quick because I had stuff up here I didn't want anybody stealing. Yeah. So I was like, I want to go, told everybody I want to go get us some food. I'll be back. All right. And the last thing I heard was Jennifer said something like, you better watch the snow or something like that. You better keep track of it because you're not getting back up here. I was like, all right. So I come out here, took a little bit longer than I thought, got it done, went to the grocery store, got some stuff. Now I got to head up this hill. I tried 3 different times, couldn't get up it. Right. So I call them. I'm like, I don't know what to do. I might just have to head back home. I don't know. So they came down in the car, like one of their SUVs, got the stuff and everything for the kids. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I'll see you up there. She goes, you're not making it up. So I let them get ahead of me. I take my car, I take it out of traction because all that different computer stuff, it's craziness. Yeah. I got a running start and I just went. I mean, you take your foot off the
keep it on the gas.
You're going back. I made it up there. Okay. Like I literally made it up there somehow. The next day I had to go get my tags replaced for my car. And I kept on hearing like my car was like, off balance. Yeah. You should have seen the snow that was packed up in there.
No doubt.
I had to get a knife.
Oh my gosh.
And dig it out of the crevices just to get.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know. I mean, I think that's a good thing to be like in a way, like, your family's up there. You don't want them being alone. Get up there, whatever you got to get. You know what I mean? Like I'm going to get up there. Yeah. But you better have some thick pockets because I got lucky. I didn't pop any tires or blow my, engine or anything like that. So I was lucky.
Well, everyone that knows me knows that when it snows, I'm like a bear in hibernation.
You don't go nowhere.
I don't go nowhere. I don't leave the house. I don't like snow. I don't like any of that. When I lived in West Virginia, it was really icy one time and we wrecked on a bridge over the river. And so, you're just like, whew. Thankfully, we didn't go over that. But, I don't ever forget that.
No, you don't.
And I'm like, nah. Even if they say it's going to snow and people are like, hey, you want to go here? I'm like, nah, man, it's going to snow.
Yeah. It gets bad around here.
If it doesn't snow, then I'm like, hey, I can still make it if there's room. But if it snows, I'm like, nah, I'm good.
Hey, this is Kacia. It's important that you leave your comments because we'd love to know about it. We'd also like for you to subscribe, like, share, and tag. See you next time.